Hey guys, welcome to the Super Crazy Gamers server. I'm Scruffy Rico, and I'm going to give you just a very short, brief tour of what we've got on the server at the moment. This will be, hopefully within the next week, this will be a open public server. Obviously the areas that we've been working on, and we've been working on these areas for the last couple of years now, are protected. Now you'll be able to come in here and claim areas of land for yourself and protect them. So this essentially is the spawn point. This is where your journey on the server begins, essentially. The roads going off to the west, to the south, to the east are all brand new. I mean, we put roads down to encourage people to kind of build communities around them. We want to connect the communities on the server together. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you a little bit of what we've done so far. What I intend to do every week is publish at least one, maybe 20-minute video, really highlighting certain areas, certain areas within the server that we've worked on. The hopper system, for example, I'm particularly proud of on this server, than the sorting system within the server. That will be an episode that I'll publish soon. In fact, that'll probably be one of the first episodes, I think. But yeah, so we'll have a look at each sort of area within the server, and as people join, hopefully I can feature people's projects in these videos. So as you'll approach the SCG castle, this is obviously our kind of home base, as it were. We'll just have a wander through here. So like I say, there's been probably a community of 4 or 5 of us at SCG that have been working on this over the period of, like I say, a couple of years really. This is the sort of main room that you come into, the entrance hall, as it were, to the castle. The internal side of the castle anyway brings you into our first sort system. This is the first kind of attempt at a sort of system that I came up with, so now we're just using it really for our primary items that we most use within the server. Explaining all the inner details later. There's just a little hint of what's on offer. But like I say, that's another episode. So yeah, castle. There's a few floors to this castle. This is the auto cooking area, part of the kitchen. Again, it's connected to the hopper system. Again, in itself, that will be an episode showing how you put that together. Walking through now, we've got an armory up here. Auto feeds arrows. So down here, what I'll do is probably start each episode, each week, with in this area. This is going to be our kind of our hall of heads. We're going to essentially every week pick somebody from the server who's made a particular effort or contributed something or another, and we'll place the head up here on a plaque, and hopefully we'll extend this round and see how we do, depending on how popular the server is. Just an area of note here. Again, this is all part of the sorting system. Items will come through here, fall into here. Obviously some eggs have been falling through and breaking, hence the chickens. That then goes to the main sorter. Now this was a kind of, I borrowed this sorter. It's essentially from Super Crazy Bush. He'd created this sorter in his castle, which will also be featured in another episode in the future. Slightly more in-depth sorter system. It's certainly a lot bigger. I'll just have a little peek in the back very quickly. Again, we'll go into a lot more detail in the future. But hoppers are my passion. This server is crawling with hoppers. Dig into the ground anywhere and you're going to come across a hopper network of some description. So yeah, I intend to post one episode, a short episode, maybe 20 minutes or so, sort of in length each week. That's not a good sign. That's alongside our weekly episodes that we're going to be doing on a brand new from scratch server. Those episodes will be things like we're all teaming together and taking out various bosses within the game, or getting together and creating certain projects. I mean, we'll be doing this on this server as well, and hopefully we'll be getting other people, you guys, involved as well in those videos. So yeah, just wandering around now. So I've got a farming area within the walls of the castle itself. This will be a future episode. There's many different aspects to this, the farming zone. Various spawners I'm using for iron. This is a completely survival server. Everything you see here has been built on survival mode. We use golem farms for our iron supplies. Gold, obviously, over there in the distance of the Enderman, as you can see, that is a zombie pig spawner. For gold, now we'll wander up this way through here. I'll give you there's many different areas on the server that we'll look at, but Super Crazy Bush, who is a bit of a god, it has to be said, with respect to creations on this server. He's created bushland. Very impressive area on the server that we'll look at in detail, just to give you a little hint of what's to come in that respect. The server, we hope, will have a fully functioning rail network between all communities. I'll be encouraging that, certainly. We will implement a mail mod at some point, so we can mail between communities on the server. We're using Bucket at the moment. We're running 1.7.10. We do envisage at some point bringing this up to date with the latest version. That's slightly complicated at the moment, but for the time being we will certainly be running at 1.7.10, but with the intention of upgrading that to the latest versions as they come out as soon as possible, really. So yeah, just walking around the outside of the castle walls now. This once was a thriving horse farm. For some reason the horses are no longer there, so we'll be sorting that out at some point, no doubt. Okay, so these are the iron golem spawners. A sentinel guardian just watching over them, as we see. Zombie pig man spawner. Down they go. 3 gold. And lots of zombie brains. In the distance is my homage to Salisbury Cathedral, where I used to live. I thought I'd have a crack at making that. I mean, you know, there's a lot better buildings out there for sure on in the internet. This will be our railway station. This is currently under construction, and this is Scruffy Pete's brainchild, his little project, which hopefully will be moving along quite quickly soon. These were going to be some stables. I was tempted to have like an area for dogs and things, but it's an ongoing project. It has been for some time now. Just have a very quick look at the cathedral. So yeah, we obviously have the YouTube channel that you've come to and you're seeing this from. There are other videos as well. We're not just focused on Minecraft. Mainly we play Minecraft, it has to be said, but I for one am backing Star Citizen. We are very excited by virtual reality. I have DK2 and we'll be also posting videos at some point related to sort of games demos available at the minute. This is my mob spawner, which I need to fix because it would appear that some of the lights aren't working. I'm supposed to hit these switches, and oh, there you go, and lights come on. You go out and gather up your spider eyes and your bones, etc. We'll switch it off for a second. Let's just pop back down through here. Got a chicken spawner as well for experience. We have different areas within the land itself, landmass. We've got a desert area with various buildings, etc., which I'm not going to go into now, but again we'll show you in a future episode. Essentially, this is just a welcome to the server. This is what we'd like to do is get a community building a world here, essentially, and encourage that community to join us in these videos. This is my chicken spawner room. Lots and lots of chickens up there, spawning eggs down into this. When we switch the system on, the dispensers dispense the eggs pretty rapidly. They then will grow, lay eggs, filter through into this system here, drop down, bang bang, farm them from here, usually using a splash damage potion. Yeah, and then we can come into here, enchant, etc. This is our brewing room, a small, another sub-sorting system associated with brewing items, all feeding off the main sorter, of course. Just exit here. There really is an awful lot more to show, but it's only going to be a short introduction to the server. See if we can get you guys interested in joining us. Something else I quite like actually is over here. This is again attached to the sorter system. We found that we just had too many poppies and too many zombie brains from our mob spawners. So whenever a zombie brain or a poppy enters the sorter system from wherever on the map that happens, it filters out the zombie brains, poppies, and in the future other items, obviously straight into here. Very good. Apart from when it breaks, and then every item that goes through the sorter sometimes ends up being destroyed. But iron. We have oodles of the stuff. I mean, a very effective iron spawning system. And the intention is to have a hopper transit system, which means I can dispense items to other communities if they request, by mail or whatever. Again, they can also contribute into the main sorting area. They'll have I'll be hoppering in any community that joins us. So there's like a two-way move of items between communities, essentially. Okay, so I mean that's it really at the minute. We'll head back out. As I say, there's an awful lot more to the server. Obviously, we've been messing around on this for a couple of years now, so there's a lot more. I hope to do regular, like I say, weekly episodes alongside our adventure episodes that we're going to be doing. In fact, that we are doing. I'm in the process of trying to edit the first one at the moment. We want to keep it friendly, obviously. We're going to do everything we can to prevent griefing, and there's a subset of the community out there that griefing is the thing, and that's fair enough, you know. I mean, this will be an open server. We will encourage people to protect the communities that they're building. A kind of social experiment, shall we say. This area is all pretty safe. We'll go head back to the starting area. So we have voice. We use TeamSpeak 3 as well. Everybody will have access to that. You'll be able to join in and talk to us. The only time we lock it out in a private channel is if we're recording a adventure episode. And obviously we'll invite people in to make those episodes with us. As soon as we know they're not psychos, they're going to destroy everything we do. But yeah, I hope you like the video. I hope you're interested in joining us. We want to develop this community. Like I say, probably next week this will all be live. We'll start posting on the forums, the server forums, Minecraft forums, etc. looking for people to come and join us. Yeah, I hope you like the video. I hope you're interested in joining us. We're eager to get going with this now. Absolutely. So, Scruffy Rico signing off, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. Take care.